Welcome to the morning show. My name is Melissa Farley, and we're here at the fabulous Arizona Center. I am flying solo today. Marshall is off doing hip historian things. But today, I get to chat with two folks from Doctor Housecalls of the Valley. It's Dr. Mara and Blake, and basically, if you don't want to go to the ER, if you don't want to have to wait to get into your primary care, they will come to you super fast. So we're going to chat with them in just a second. Good morning. We're going to keep it super short today since I have no one here to banter with, and I could do it with myself, but that might just look a little crazy, so I'm not going to do it. But I am excited to talk to our guests today, Dr. Mara and Blake. I think they bring up a really good point about using home care as an option if you have maybe some parents or some elderly folks in your life that require maybe more consistent care. This is just something that you can explore as an alternative to always having to go to the hospital or always having to go to doctor's offices. And it's just really cool to be able to see that they can do all sorts of different IV treatments and things right in the comfort of your own home. But they will tell it even better than I can because this is what they do, what they love. And if you have anything that you'd like to share with us, also in the health field, we're always looking to talk to folks that are about health and wellness and supporting our guests and our audience in every way possible. You can reach us at hello@onthemorningshow.com, or you can drop us a message at On The Morning Show on Instagram. But for now, let's go ahead and meet Dr. Mara and Blake. Good morning, everyone. I am Melissa Farley, and we are here at the fabulous Arizona Center. And as you can tell, I do not have my partner, Marshall Shore, here with me. He is actually at the Arizona State Fair hosting bingo right now. So you're just stuck with me. But luckily, I've got some fabulous guests here to take your mind off of the fact that you're just stuck with me, little old me here. We actually have Dr. Mara and Blake here with Doctor Housecalls of the Valley. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about who you are and the business.
Okay, well, I grew up here locally. I went to high school here, ASU, medical school at Midwestern University.
We were almost the same except for medical school.
Really?
I did not do that.
That's fun. Actually, I spent a year at U of A and then left and came to ASU.
Oh,
so I
okay.
became a trader, but and my daughter's at U of A now, so we're a divided house.
Yeah.
And I've been practicing emergency medicine for 15 years in the Valley until I started working with Housecalls and then bought the business with Blake, my business partner.
Very cool. So, okay, I'm going to ask a really obvious question. So when you say house calls, does it literally mean you're doing house calls again?
Old school house calls.
Old school
yes.
house calls. What prompted the need, do you feel like, for that again?
I think, it picked up during COVID. People didn't want to leave their home. They were looking for alternative ways to see doctors and get medical care. And then post that, many of our patients just love to get medical care in the comfort of their home. They don't have to go anywhere. They don't have to wait in a lobby full of sick people in the ER. It's a big difference. It's a game changer.
Yeah, my husband, whenever he's had to take me to the ER, he's a little bit of a hypochondriac, so every time we're in the waiting room, he's like, oh God.
I know, somebody coughs or sneezes. And, yes.
He keeps relocating me, if somebody makes a sound, and I'm like, I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, but I understand that.
Okay, so what kind of care can you get with a house call?
Anything. We can come deliver shots, IVs, stitch people up when they fall and get a laceration. We manage broken bones if they don't need to go to the ER, but we can do splints. We do wound care management, medication management, patient advocacy. I will even go to the hospital and visit your mother if she's in the ER, ICU, or stuck in the hospital for prolonged period of time. I review the chart. I kind of help come up with a priority list and a plan and try to get them discharged sooner.
Okay. Wow, that's fascinating. And how does that work with insurance? Does insurance kind of cover it all the same way normally, or is this usually
We
out
don't,
of pocket?
yes,
Okay.
we don't take insurance.
Okay.
We take FSA or HSA cards and obviously any credit card.
Okay.
But whenever possible, we try to utilize our patients' insurance, so at least they're not spending, more money on
Right.
tests and labs and things like that.
Yeah. Wow. So how long has this been happening?
Well, the previous owner, he founded the company 10 years ago. He was an older ER doctor looking for a way out of the ER and started the company. And then I started working with him in 2022.
Okay.
And then we bought the company, 16, 18 months ago now.
So you've got the doctor in front of your name. Blake, what is your role and how did you both become partners in this?
My story is a little bit the opposite of Mara's. I grew up in Tucson, went to ASU my freshman year, graduated from U of A, and then I've been in pre-hospital emergency medicine for the last 15 years.
Okay.
I met Mara, ironically, in the emergency room. And
He
then,
used to bring trauma patients to me.
and then shortly after that, we shared kindergarten with our two children, our two youngest, together.
wow.
And once
Okay.
we saw each other outside of the emergency room and connected the dots, I started coaching her son in some sports along with my son, baseball, soccer, football. And right around COVID time, we were making a connection at a practice, and we're like, as everybody remembers, COVID kind of stirred the pot a little bit and gave a lot of people some, dark days where they weren't sure what was going on. Mara got a little bit, a little burnout from the emergency
Yes.
room, which this story
That
will
feels
evolve.
like an understatement, probably.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And for myself, just a little bit of uncertainty with what was going on, and we connected, started talking, and this is the result of our conversation post-COVID. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So I understand this used to only be available in Paradise Valley.
Yes.
But you all have expanded since
We
you
have.
partnered.
And we do telemedicine now. So we really
Oh.
can reach the Valley. That's why we changed our name to Doctor Housecalls of the Valley
the
versus
Valley.
just Paradise Valley.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm curious, how do people know? I guess maybe this is a weird question, but like if I needed care, what's maybe a thought process that I would have of why I would reach out to you versus going to maybe a traditional doctor or into emergency care?
Well, I would say try calling your doctor and see how quickly you can get in. But you can call me directly and I will talk to you and triage your medical situation and come up with a plan for you. And then, of course, I always price it out for you so you know what you're getting involved in and you're not getting overcommitted financially.
I'm curious, what are some of the most common house calls you get?
Frequent ones are my mother or grandmother's elderly, living alone. We have no one to check in on her. I want to pay you to go visit her. I think she's ill, and I'd like you to examine her and then report back to me.
Yeah.
So that's a common one. Urinary tract infections, very common, especially among the elderly.
Yeah.
We have a very special test that we use. It's just a swab. It's a DNA, RNA test, and it gives us exactly what species are growing in your urine, so we know which antibiotics to treat
It's a
you
swab?
with. Yes.
Wow, that's
I know.
interesting.
You don't even have to collect it in a cup.
Huh, okay. Yeah, I do remember, I'm sharing like a personal anecdote, but I think when my grandmother was still alive and my mom was caring for her, it seemed like there was a lot of different issues and complications all the
Yes.
time, and my mom was like, I can't tell like if she's really sick and needs
Right.
care, if she's just uncomfortable as she's aging, and we were constantly taking her to doctors, and that was a big stress for my mom was
Going to
Yeah,
the doctor.
yeah.
We get a lot of that.
A lot
And
of-
then we meet with the family and come up with a team and a care plan so everybody is involved.
a lot of people still have white coat syndrome. You get a
Yes.
lot of anxiety from going into the emergency room, the urgent care, or going to see primary care physician in the office.
Yeah.
And so this just provides a solution in the comfort of their home, their office, their hotel if they're traveling. So
Yeah, that's a very real thing too. Because I have a genetic kidney disease. I take my blood pressure all the time. When I'm at home, it's normal. It's it's fine. But every time I go into the doctor, it's like hi, and they're
Yes.
always like, "Well, Melissa," and I'm like, "No, I swear it's you. It's not me. It's you."
Yes, we see that a lot.
Yeah.
Even when we do go to their home, it's funny because
Yeah.
people just get nervous.
So let me ask you this, because maybe I'm misunderstood. So if people are traveling, they can
yeah.
call you?
Yes.
So that's
cool.
one of the beauties of our business. I mean, there's quite a few resorts in the valley that will go in service.
Yeah.
Different, and some we didn't talk about a whole lot yet was services in the field that we provide a lot of times is IV therapy to people. If they're
Okay.
just looking for hydration or whatever, and or medication treatment, medication therapy with some of Dr. Windsor's prescription. So
Yes, so we'll do a telemedicine, and I'll send Blake to come give you an IV. And let's say you have a migraine headache, and anyone who suffers from migraine headaches knows what it's like to go to the ER and get treated in the ER. We will come to your home. You can be in your bed, and he will come bedside with the telemedicine appointment. I tell him what to give. We give our IV cocktail for migraines. That doesn't work. Then he communicates with me, and I say, add on this, give her that. Try to treat your symptoms so that we can get you better.
That's huge. So I have chronic migraine and basically stopped going to ER because it just wasn't. It's not worth it, and it wasn't a good experience. And my neurologist does have the migraine cocktails, but like you can almost never get in when you need it. Like they're like, oh, I can get you in 2 days, and I'm like, I need it right now.
I can't wait 2 days. Yes.
Yeah.
We usually can get to you in an hour or two.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing. And I imagine hydration really is a thing too, especially when people
big.
travel in the summer and aren't used to
For sure.
our weather. Yeah.
That's kind of, we get a lot of that in the resorts up at Four Seasons and up north, because they come in town from Midwest or some other place, and they try to hike in the Arizona heat.
Yeah.
And then they learn very quickly that they're just behind on their hydration already.
Well, I remember the first time I saw like mobile IVs. I used to work at the Arizona Republic, and I had to cover Country Thunder every year.
Okay.
And then one year the mobile IVs showed up, and we like did this huge story about it because we were like, whoa, these are
cool.
pro partiers, But yeah, no, that's really incredible. Is there anything else that folks should know about the kind of services and care that you offer?
the model is kind of a boutique concierge mobile urgent care. Think of it that way. So if there's a need or demand that you have and you're not going to the emergency room, you're not going to the urgent care, give us a call. We're happy to come out and see what we can do, and or telehealth.
I love it. So let folks know where they can contact you and hopefully use your services if they need.
Just Google us. We're the #1 urgent care that shows up. Dr. Housecalls of the Valley. You just put that
Look
in.
at how casually she dropped that brag. We're the #1 urgent care. Like, no big
Well, I mean, I am proud of it. So.
You should be proud of
Yes,
it. That's
yes.
huge. Okay, sorry, I interrupted. Say it
That's
one more
okay.
time.
Dr. Housecalls of the Valley. So just Google us, go to our website, Yelp. Same thing, we have all 5-star reviews. I'm dropping that one too. And our telephone number is 480-948-0102.
Okay, Blake, I'm going to ask you a question to challenge you here. Not challenge you, but so I have the worst veins ever. They usually use an ultrasound on me to put an IV in. Is that something that
He's the
you can
guy.
still do?
Got a pretty good record,
Okay.
but I hate over-promising and under-delivering, so we'll see what we can do.
I send him for the IVs
do the
because he's
IVs.
better at
Yeah.
it. I'm like, you don't trust me. You don't want me doing your IV. You want him doing your IV. 'cause
Every time I go in, I'm like, just give me your best person. I'll wait.
That's him. Yes, yes.
I don't want to be poked like 7 times.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Well, this is fabulous. I'm so thrilled that this is a service that's available in the Valley and that this is something that we're able to share with everyone. I know that we do have actually quite a few mature viewers. So if this is something that you or your family are in need of, what a great option. So thank you so much, Dr. Mara, Blake, for being with us
Thank you for having
today.
us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, keep it right here. We've got more good things coming your way on The Morning Show.